I'm going to take a leaf out of Assetto Corsa, which no one here probably watches, but from now on, I'm just going to introduce this as Space Engineers. And then we can go.
Yeah.
No more annoying introduction.
Well, we haven't got Anubis to do it for. Oh, and in fact, it's usually with both Mary and Anubis being absent. We're
Damn it!
It's like hard work.
Oh, there it is.
Why did we have to stop episode? Now I have no idea what I was doing in the last one.
It's been so long.
I mean, obviously, it's been 2 days.
Yeah.
That's why I've forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Your disassociation with
That's right.
the real timeline is impressive.
Oh, that was a lag spike. The game must have just saved. I'm slowly getting this conveyor system into place. I just have to build these small steel tubes. You know, I probably could have just done some very basic arithmetic and bought exactly the right amount of components, but
That would have been as much fun.
Did we not have enough in the one of the drilling ships that's got a lot in its cargo?
Oh, they've got enough for everything. It's just remembering exactly how much stuff. And these are in like too tight a space to bring in welding ships.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I have the system at my base that builds everything on demand. So I can say I need exactly 22 conveyor tubes, and I know everything in the cargo container at the end is what I need.
Yeah.
Even if I have to wait a bit, I prefer that to either having to remember or work it out.
And you don't have to wait particularly long either. You can rattle off several thousand
these
even
speed.
instructions.
Yeah. That system wouldn't work on a world with a slower building speed.
Yeah.
No, I just find myself talking to myself, repeating the combination of things that I want on my way back to the cargo container.
Yeah, I find myself doing that in real life now as well. I've got that YouTube narrative going on the whole time. Especially, like I've oh no, that was Boris or someone welding. Yeah, because I've had a week and a half off work, and during that time I spent the large proportion of it gaming and recording, and when I go back to work next week, I am going to be constantly telling everybody what's in the email I'm writing.
The narration of your life.
Yeah. YouTube just sort of does that to you. This is what happened when I did the recording session with Nordic Beast. We'd arranged to meet up just to carry out the platinum transaction, and because we're both used to narrating our lives, yeah, it took 5 episodes to do that. And we don't meet up very often, so we had a lot to say. What on something?
I wonder if the composers behind the background music and Space Engineers will ever add to their catalogue.
Mm.
I think
I still do very much enjoy it.
Yeah, I think they have. You see, every now and then I'm hearing a song I hadn't, because I very rarely ever have a tom. It's really only for this
Yeah.
series because I know I'm not going to cut anything out.
Yep.
And yeah, while listening to it, the last time I listened to it was 6 months ago, and there's a whole bunch of new songs in there, so it's
Oh, well,
not
it's good to
impressive.
hear. I listen to it all the time. Yeah, true. Yeah, they're pretty well done.
Is it still really over dramatic? I used to
Yes.
love the music.
Only some of them. There's
Oh,
music
sorry,
for all
Boris.
different. No, I'm flying in your road.
Activities.
Yeah, it's just
It's-
that they're
it's
on
the
a random
mining.
shuffle.
Yeah. It's when you get the really dramatic one for doing a bit of mining.
Yeah, when you colour in
Ramps
plates.
Yeah, that's right. It's quite amazing.
Kind of feels like there's music in there for scenarios that they've not yet created.
Very true.
They're intending to write a game around the music.
High intensity activities. And then there's the sitting around a table having a cup of tea music.
Wouldn't be the first time the game's made around music. I know games like Journey, the soundtrack was written first and then the game around that.
True.
Not that this
One of the
is
most intense
anything like Journey, but
anything. It's the Hotline Miami soundtracks that were really very intense. Okay.
right, so there's
Something just around here is stopping me from moving.
Is it one of those tiny little blocks?
Yeah,
Probably is.
probably.
I've found also in that instance when you cannot drill one of those
Yeah.
particles of ore, if you go into third person and drill it, it seems to disappear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've sometimes found that if I couldn't do it with a hand drill, a ship drill would work.
sometimes the hitboxes are way
Ah.
off, so you
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
have to drill
that
in
seems
empty
to drill.
air. There we go. Should be free.
yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Boris.
Alright, so. Let's just. Yeah.
That ended badly.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
something. That's alright.
what happened?
That's,
Never
These
mind.
things happen.
Minty's body. I thought I'd avoided him, but I flew directly into him.
You know, and construction sites are hazardous places.
Places?
Yeah, your stuff's
Yeah.
still there, so
That's good. I'll come
Let me
back.
spawn back in.
Uh,
it's through this hole over here.
Yeah. See him down
Yep.
there.
Okay. Yep. That's where I was off to. Yeah. Oh, I think I despawned very quickly there.
Oh, did you? That was very
Hmm.
quick.
Sometimes I find that despawn times are up and down.
I don't mind it going quickly because I've had on more than one occasion a dead body sitting where I need to build and I've been unable to get it out.
Yeah. Sometimes they're a little bit intrusive. But anyway, that was my fault, Boris. I did something wrong.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh no! I think I've just seen myself. Is that me?
There you are.
Must be.
Yeah, I can
Nothing else is that color. Yeah, it's a little bit further away than I expected. Nah. Thank you, dead me. Oh, and now I'm over here again. Hello.
Just watch above your head, because I'm.
Yeah, I'm just aware of you.
Too.
I'm just, there we go.
Yeah. But my ship's tame today.
It is. It is. Oh, I can't believe how actually scarily close you were when I turned around there.
We're going to need a reactor room. There's just the one reactor here. Oh, I suppose there might be a reactor up on the party platform.
Yeah, I think there is.
That's one thing I keep forgetting, because that one small reactor will work for a whole bunch of stuff for a long time, and then one day you'll build one thing too many and everything will be shut down. And then you've created a little crisis for yourself because you can't build the things you need to build in order to build the reactor.
Yes. I noticed my base has run out of power. Luckily, I have my GPS coordinates logged. Otherwise, it's a very large search for where I used to be.
If you need any uranium, Minty, to keep yourself going, because I know you.
Oh, it's not a lack of
mining.
Yeah, it's not a lack of uranium I have. It's just my laziness in putting enough. It's my Scottish frugality. I tend to keep it in the bank rather than put it in the place where it's most useful.
And your accountancy nature.
Yes, it's like people that like money. They just like money. They don't like spending it.
I like how the roleplay GTA character you've got is now. You are just now an accountant. That is your profession.
that is it. Yeah, I'm adopting quite a lot of traits. Scarily enough, I maybe should have been an accountant in real life.
Yeah,
my father was a bank manager, so there's something to that.
Oh. We discovered this morning that quite a lot of us have something of a fetish for spreadsheets.
Except for Anubis. Anubis doesn't like spreadsheets.
Does he not? No, he's
No.
a scrub.
And he smells. No, spreadsheets are wonderful things.
Mm.
I just realised I built this and then I don't know what Anubis had intended for here. Does anyone remember what he intended for behind his doors?
He was going to put. It was going to be an oxygen and recharge point.
Is that on
And
this side of the doors or in between?
in between the two doors or something, or I think. I think the behind both doors was going to be a sort of factory area, but I don't think it was. It wasn't really that well thought out. I don't think.
Well, he can
I
have
think
the
No,
other
I
side
think
of
you
it.
get.
Yeah.
There was a few things I think mentioned.
Mm.
thing's not
You do a pretty
feeling
good
right.
job, Sal, of getting that wall nice and flat.
It's having a flat-sided ship like this
Ship.
quite
Yeah.
helps. Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, the rock wall's nice and flat, but the light armor blocks are no longer nice and flat.
Yeah, true.
So,
True.
That's the sacrifice.
yep, that's right.
Oops.
This is a little mini game here. I've got to get the block scaffolding in place while there's no particles flying around. Oh, there we go. Gotcha.
Yeah, I shall steer a little clear of the.
I think that's that wall just about done.
I think I've had 3 episodes now of drilling behind the walls.
An invaluable part of the process.
Indeed.
It's like scientists, they don't get enough exposure in the media. You know, like the behind the wall drillers. Not enough exposure. Alright.
It's very just engrossing and relaxing to run a ship around the back of the base like this. Takes no thought.
I can imagine.
Which
12, 20. 12, 20. Sorry, you'll hear me muttering numbers over and over.
well, it counts.
My trick is you try and say the numbers with your mouth, and then you try and picture the components with your mind, and then you can link the two of them together. And maybe 50% of the time I get it right.
I think one game that... Now I can't remember the game. I started the sentence and then... there is a game with a really good inventory system where the constituent components that make up an item, if you click on, it would show all the items in a list, and if you click on the item, if you had the components in your inventory, it would just pull them out for you. I think that'd be very useful.
Is that 7 Days to Die?
I
Is that
don't
the
know.
one where it does that?
7 Days to Die has some good parts of the inventory system, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
quite that one. But that too does have some.
Yeah, it does something like that. Once you've made an item, it remembers it, and then if you have the components, it will automatically fill the area. I like this mini game. Guess the game by inventory functionality.
Boris has been trying to remember this game for a few episodes now because he brings it up every so now and then. Still don't know which game it is that he's thinking of. And it seems vaguely familiar as well. Sorry, Ace, just from behind you there. My drill's coming.
It's a little premature.
Oh, there's more components in the grinder ship out here as well, if...
Yeah. Alright, this is the exciting part where I now go back to what I was welding and see if I got the numbers right.
Well, that leaves a cliffhanger for the next episode.
Wow. What
Nice.
Oh no, I'm about to die. That's probably a better cliffhanger.
That's a little bit more serious.
Bye,
Oh,
everybody.
there's no gravity.
Bye.
Oh no, goodbye.